All right. All right, so I had a little plan today. So we're going to be doing the spacer for the back and adjusting the axle length. Got some spacers right here from Hot Racing. And then I got a new Kyosho motor. I got to put the pinion gear on that and install that into the gearbox and then adjust the chain. And that's it pretty much what I'm going to do tonight. So you get this rear wheel spaced out first. It's got a line in the center with the line, and then the back of the tail right here with the tire line. Okay, you want to try. Just pull all these out. Maybe. I think I'm just going to need it on the gear side. So put the axle back in. And just get it on this side. Ooh, this is going to be hard to get in there. I can push it with this axle maybe. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. I think I should have got the 5mm spacers. Let's maybe try a skinnier one. That one's the same thickness. This super skinny one. Let's take this off. See what this even does. Yeah, I think I should have got the 5mm ones. Because the inner bearing axle cover. Yeah, because it should be slipping over that. I thought this would work, but it's not that spacing. Darn. Well, we might just have to run it the way it is. It's just not gonna. I'm just gonna have to order those other ones. Damn. All right, we'll move on to the motor. Jesus Christ. All right. All right, wrong spacers, no big deal. Maybe those little ones will work in the front suspension if I could raise the front a little bit with them. That'd be cool. I think I might order that other swing arm too. The hot racing one. Spacing on this swing arm is kind of weird. So I have to get those spacers. Okay. This thing is just being not cool right now. Damn. Let's try this again. And the swing arm is weird because it's like open on the ends right here. It's super weird to put on compared to the stock plastic one. This thing's ridiculous. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. I'll just like wait on adjusting the axle since I can't even do the spacing right now. Oh yeah, I decorated my little battery clip. Had a man in the box sticker. I got this RC390 Ram mount. I got it in my videos for my real motorcycle and got that cool sticker. What's up, guys? Oh, thanks. Thanks, Motel. Sonic. We got Shadow. What's up? Ali. All right, I got that stupid axle in. Thank you. But I do need different spacers. I thought that was going to work. I thought I was going to be able to slip it around the axle. Yep, but I need to get the 5mm ones. Look like a 5 inner diameter, like 1.5mm spacer right there. Man, that's different. That's a lot of gap. Okay. Move on to the motor. Just put all these in here. Yeah, so I had those aluminum wheels on, and they made the bike so slow. So I used the stock rear wheel and painted it blue. And I got the brake rotor kit, and these things are heavy. So I want to try and get another rear disc like this and put it in the front. It's so much smaller, but this distance between the plate and where the bearing goes in it's bigger. Definitely, if you can see the front, it's a little taller. All right, let's put the motor in. Got this brand new one. These little, I don't know what the heck you call these, like resistors or diodes or Do you guys know what that is? Those little red things? Okay, let's get the gear out. I have it in this. Maybe it's on the motor. The old one. I'll be right back. All right, yeah, I have this one, and just the wires broke off so many times. Soldered it so many times. Okay, I think I can take this one off. I should just use a new one. Is this a smaller one? Yeah, it's about the same size. I think it's the same one. We'll use it. Right, and they have a little spacing. Pick a little spacing. Oh, I got it right there. Give you a little spacing tool for the pinion. Oh wow, it's a different color. The new one's darker. And oh, that one's got a sticker too. So it has something. It has a different wire in the middle. It's an extra one. These things are super delicate. I'm gonna cut this other. I'm just gonna pull this off. Save that too. Put that there. This side looks a little bigger. I'm gonna use that one. Be careful when you put these on. Those little things will snap off. And make sure this is on. Push too hard on this thing. Man, it's hard to get on there. All right, a little more. Almost there. A little more, I think. Okay, now I'm gonna get the screws with the motor. What's up? What's your name? Benny Pernan? I can't really say it. I'm sorry, but how you doing? All right, got the motor on, or the gear on there. So then this plate holds the motor on. These little tiny ones right here. And they have really tiny little lock washers. I was really hoping those spacers would fit. Thanks for chilling and watching, guys. I'm just playing around with this thing. So I got some more parts. I got this GPM steering post, it's called. Comes with some springs and the bearings. Thought the blue would look pretty cool up there with the gold. I'm going with the blue and the purple. And then I got this steering head that goes in the middle. So you go gold on gold. This gold's kind of sad. And then for that steering post, I got a different thing that hooks up to the servo. The hot racing one looks pretty cool. I think this one looks the best out of all of them. And then I'm going to try this aluminum servo saver. I don't think it's going to work. So I'm going to use the plastic one. So I don't have to use the bearings. I'm going to keep it stock pretty much up there. That way, yes. This way. Okay, now I'm gonna try and put it through the back. Get my tool out first. What size is this? Oh, I use the Phillips on this one. Okay. Get this set up. Just be careful when you're putting these in. Try not to touch the wires connected to it. Okay. Now we're just gonna line it up. Okay. This is pretty hard, this part. All right, there's the hole. I knocked the screw off. Oh. Come on, bitch. All right, we're gonna lay it this way for a second. All right, something went wrong here. Something went. Take the motor back out. Man. All right, there we go. Yes. Let's see if we get lucky with this screw right here. Try and set it up on this silicone. Got it. All right, we got it on something. I don't want to let go of that screwdriver. Oh, I got a bite. Oh yeah. All right, we got it. One in there. What's up, guys? How you doing? If you guys can, if you hit that like button, it'll help me so much. It's been a while since I did a live because I've been waiting on these parts. I'm just starting out. Barely any followers. I do regular motorcycle content too. It's just been wintertime and trying to find a job and stuff right now. But I really like to do this YouTube stuff. I think we got it. All right, got both of them in there. Just got to make sure the motor is spaced not too tight with this gear. So you adjust the motor and then you adjust the chain. So let's loosen this a bit. All right, that's too close. You could feel it with the motor or with the back wheel. Seems a little tight. See if I can get it a little further away. I think that's it right there. Really want to get the aluminum pinion gear. Get that spaced out. We still have those little diode things on there, not broken off yet, thank God. Okay, yeah, you just gotta be really careful with these wires. These things are so tiny and fragile. So I kind of rewired everything on it, and I put the receiver right here, and then I put the speed control just straight onto the radiator cover, and got a lot more room for these wires now because when you just stuff them in there, it starts tearing the motor apart. Surprised when I had lasted so long. I got this bike in September for my birthday. Bree got it for me. All right, so we're just gonna tighten the motor down all the way. Make sure it's pretty tight because you don't want it to move. All right, that is good. So we tried to do the rear end, couldn't do it. We did the motor, pinion, got it in there. So, there we go. This front suspension is pretty sick. Saw a guy online, he said don't oil it because it just gets dirty. I did grease the stock one, and I got to clean that thing every time I go out. So I'm going to try no lube on this, and see how I got to order those 5mm spacers now. But everything else should be good. I just did change the front end. I didn't want to put the steering post in yet because I just want to get the bike going with this new swing arm. And yeah, this thing should be good. I'm kind of paranoid about this pinion gear though. It looks good though. It looks good. Yeah, I tried to use the shock, the GPM shock, and with the shock, it'll work with the aluminum motor mount that holds this on, or the gearbox mount. But if you put the stock shock back on, you can't use this aluminum motor mount. So you have to use the stock plastic motor mount if you're going to use the aluminum shock because it doesn't have enough force. So the shock just doesn't work with also this battery right here. This battery is just way too heavy. So it just like sags the bike down with the aluminum shock in it. So I just use a stock one until I can find a setup. I know the Tamiya F1 shock fits on this, so I'm going to try that. But hell yeah. Got the new motor in. Pretty soon I'll get this. Probably in a couple weeks I'll get those spacers, or I'll have them ordered tonight and they will be in soon. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.